everyone, and a very warm welcome to you all on this very special spring day as we gather together to witness and celebrate the marriage of Kate and Andy. And I'm delighted to share the story now of how Kate and Andy met and all that's led them to this special point in their lives together. It's a journey that began in Battersea Park. It spanned across countries and eventually led to a very special proposal on a Swiss mountainside. How romantic. Kate and Andy first met in May 2020, right after the first lockdown, on a walk round Battersea Park. Now, what was supposed to be a short date turned into hours of effortless conversation. Their connection was instant, but life had other plans, and there was a 1-year gap between their first and their second dates, due of course to the pandemic. When they finally did reconnect, it felt natural, as if no time had passed at all. For Andy, a significant moment was introducing Kate to his family and realising just how naturally she fitted in. He says, "I don't have to overthink anything when I'm with Kate. With her, I can just be myself." Kate admires Andy's kindness and selflessness. He will always put others before himself, sometimes without even realising it. It wasn't long before their journey took them beyond London. A ski holiday in Villars, Switzerland, opened their eyes to a completely different life. One filled with mountains, adventure, long runs and skiing. They packed up their London lives and moved to Switzerland as house parents, embracing the challenge together. Over the years, they built a life filled with travel, laughter and endless moments of teamwork. Their relationship has been one of mutual support, deep respect and a whole lot of fun. And was there a proposal? Well, they had in fact just returned from an incredible 2-week holiday. Cyprus, Crieff, Scotland, all beautiful places. Perfect for a proposal. Kate had fleeting thoughts along the way. Maybe in Scotland with his family, or maybe on this beautiful island run in Crete. But no. Shortly before they were due to go back to work, Andy suggested they go for a run, something he rarely initiates, and somewhere on a mountainside, he pretended he'd hurt his ankle and dropped down to one knee. Kate, the ever sympathetic fiancée to me, simply said, "Come on, run it off," and jogged off into the horizon. At this point, Andy shouted after her, waving with her ring in the air. Kate stopped, laughed her head off, and then Andy, still down in one knee, asked her to marry him. A wonderful moment, but they quickly realised that they had to be at work now in 20 minutes. So they ran back down the mountain, now engaged and slightly out of breath. It was, as Kate says, classic Andy. Last minute, rushed, but perfect in its own way. So today, surrounded by family and friends, we celebrate a love that is strong, full of laughter and built to last.
Kate, thank you for accepting me as I am and for loving me unconditionally. Thank you for making every day brighter. Thank you for your patience, as you've certainly needed it.
Andy, from the moment I met you, you felt like home. I promise to be that same safe haven for you, a place of comfort, understanding and love.
I promise to love you and to care for you through the good times and the tough times. I promise to continue to be your teammate and your fellow adventurer.
I'll be your shoulder to lean on, your hug at the end of a hard day, and your living room dance partner for all the days to come.
I promise to listen, to reflect, and to always strive to understand your perspective, even when we see things differently.
You all heard it, yeah? Over the past 4 years, we've been building a foundation for our future. And I promise to honour that whilst embracing the beauty of each moment in our sometimes chaotic, always adventurous life.
I promise to learn and grow alongside you, supporting your journey as you have mine.
I promise to be your light through every shadow, and even in a world full of noise and distraction, I will choose us always.
I promise to show you my love through these actions, not just words. I can't wait to start this next chapter of our lives together and to call you my wife.
please repeat these words after me. I, Catherine,
I, Catherine,
accept you, Andrew,
accept you, Andrew,
in marriage, to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I, Andrew,
I, Andrew,
accept you, Catherine,
accept you, Catherine,
in marriage,
as
my lawfully wedded wife. Kate and Andy, you've both made a solemn and binding commitment to one another, and by virtue of the declarations made in my presence and in the presence of both your witnesses and your guests, I have much pleasure in declaring you, Andrew, and you, Catherine, to be married. And I think it's time for
You look amazing.
And to all of our guests, I'm going to ask you now to stand to congratulate our bride and groom, Kate and Andy.
So before I launch headfirst into proud father mode and start talking about how amazing we think Kate is, we first wanted to thank you all so much for coming today and celebrating this wonderful partnership.
We also want to take this moment to welcome Andy to our family. It's been a pleasure getting to know you and seeing how well you suit Kate. You share her spirit of generosity, adventure and fun, and what an amazing life you have both managed to create for yourselves over the last couple of years.
Now on to our daughter Kate. It really is true to say that we generally can't find the words to express fully how much we love you or how proud of you we are. We'll be forever grateful to have you as a daughter, and we couldn't be happier and more proud to be here with you today celebrating the fantastic match you found in Andy. To the happy couple, Kate and Andy.
First off, a big thank you for making it here today to everybody. There's nothing better than seeing all your closest family and friends in one room together to celebrate our special day here in sunny Scotland. I want to talk about the person and the reason we're all here today. A faithful friend, a supportive sister, a dedicated daughter, my partner, my beautiful bride, my wife. You are so many things to so many people, and somehow you manage to give all of yourself to each one. I count myself incredibly lucky that you've chosen to spend your life with me. We've already achieved so much together, and if our relationship up till now is anything to go by, then I know we're going to be okay. So let's raise a glass to my beautiful bride, Kate.